The politics of the day to peacekeeping efforts abroad after years of being ravaged by civil war. Somalia is slowly but gradually rising from the ashes with the help of the African Union, whose military and police units still patrol the Horn of Africa. Soft power is being used to serve the humanitarian needs of the people to enable communities thrive, especially economically. NTV's Layla Mohammed reports on the other side of war.
We begin our journey at the Defence Forces Memorial Hospital here in Nairobi, 48 hours before the scheduled date of travel. After the mandatory COVID-19 tests, our flight from Moi Air Base in Nairobi to Doble FOB begins in the early hours of the morning. On the ground, Doble town is abuzz, business booming with the streets filled with human and vehicular traffic. Over the last decade, the population of this border town has grown from a paltry 4,000 to over 30,000 people now. As the political class moves past the squabbles in Mogadishu for many residents out here, for them it's a matter of peace and stability despite the infrastructural challenges that they can be able to put food on the table for their families.
The business has been good because of the peace and stability.
This stability has attracted business persons from far and wide. Huge majority from neighboring Kenya. They have come to seek greener pastures out here.
Hapa ni kwanza ni muhimu cha Doble ni boda. Na mahali kwa boda inakuwa na biashara mzuri kuliko mahali pa pengine.
Abdullah Yusuf from Garissa County sought to spread his wings further afield.
Ukipata amani pia ni ngoma wale wa Kenya na serikali ya Somalia pia serikali ya Kenya iungane na biashara ikue inaimarika, maana ukiungana biashara inakuwa halali na kwa mzuri.
In another part of town, Andrew is busy at work. He tells us that moving here in 2019 was not an easy decision, but one he doesn't regret making.
Kile kimenileta hapa ni hali ya kazi tu. Mimi nafanyanga kazi ya welding.
His associates say that the opportunities here are worth the long journey away from home.
Kidogo kiangalia Kenya pesa yake ni kidogo, lakini hapa pesa yake ni mzuri, na kama unaitunza mzuri unakidhi mahitaji yako mzuri.
Huku njoto iko ile kitu inasumbua huku. Ni vile hao wanawake hatupati huku. Wanawake ndio tukirudi kwa kwetu.
They say the peace being enforced by AMISOM troops enables them to work with ease.
Kama AMISOM wanatoka hapa, hiyo itakuwa sasa ishara nyingine mbaya sana juu hakutakuwa na usalama wowote na itabidi hata sisi tuame.
At the Doble police station, suspects detained for various crimes await their day in court. The ability to maintain law and order lies in the hands of the security forces, who have received both technical and infrastructure upgrade from the AMISOM troops stationed around.
And they normally share information as they go out to patrol an operation within this Doble town. And most of the town and the villages around.
Arresting criminal elements and the war against terror is a joint effort here.
Initially, there was no police station here. The OCOC was using just this temporary structure. But Kenya Defence Forces, under the umbrella of AMISOM, took the initiative to construct this particular police station so as to improve the policing services of the police force here.
Medics here spend hours attending to different cases from far and wide.
The commonest cases here are respiratory tract infections, then followed by insect bites, with a lot of malnutrition. There's also malaria and bilharzia.
The main challenges we have with the AMISOM is when we are referring the patient, mostly like this time, like last year, there's an outbreak of COVID-19. There's a restriction to go inside the AMISOM. Most of the time, we have some patients who are critical. They want to refer to AMISOM, and it is restricted.
For this young man, the distance away from this facility caused him precious time to secure his food. KDF and hospital medical personnel rush against time to sterilize the wound and stop it from festering. At the Level 2 hospital run by AMISOM, the facility is rather quiet this afternoon. Medics here say that the unpredictability of the clientele is dependent on referrals.
The Somali security forces, they have a Level 3 facility in Mogadishu. For the local community, lucky enough, we've been able to take care of all the cases that we've had since we took over as AMISOM 10, a Level 2 hospital. And for those cases that they are beyond our capability, they have their referral system within the Somali government.
When the water comes here, for this shopkeeper it is a chance to share the spoils. Once the water comes into the village, he pours little for his little friends. The women of this village in Bula Turkawa say that the wait for the water is often quite intense because of the harsh conditions they face. 10 years into their peacekeeping mission, the officers say that they are ready at any time when called upon to serve the nation of Somalia and its people while also enabling the communities to thrive. Leila Mohammed, NTV, Doble in Somalia.